Oh, Miss Mandy, that's very sweet.
Especially since she doesn't really know me.
Yeah. Hi, Simba. Hi, big boy. There, go. All right, everybody, welcome back. Wrong one, sir. He ran into that one. All right, guys, welcome back. Simba Tiger is going to get his breakfast, and then we're going to talk with Susan here about Giving Tuesday. Actually, let me get closer to Susan. We'll watch from over here. All right. Oh, hey, Barb. All right, so this is our second live of the day because it's Giving Tuesday. You want to tell them about that, Susan?
Sure. Giving Tuesday is an annual event where nonprofits around the world fundraise, and it started a few years ago. I think this is about the 5th year. Of course, there's Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. So someone came up with a brilliant idea. Let's have Giving Tuesday. So it's always the day after Cyber Monday, and it's a chance for people to bring in the holiday season by donating to their favorite charities. And of course, we're fundraising this year for our 9 new cats that were rescued in 2019, including Simba here, who just arrived last Monday, November 25th. And he's quickly learned how to get into his lockout and eat, hasn't he, Brittany? So we appreciate any donations. Anything you donate, 100% of that goes to the cats and our mission. And we're trying to raise a total of $125,000 today. I believe we are already halfway to that goal. So
Nice.
Thank you to everyone who's donated, whether it was today or through the early donation process at the last couple of weeks. We really appreciate it. And the cats, they get these nutritious meals and excellent vet care here at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa because of your donations.
That was a good crunch, buddy. I'll try to get slightly closer, but he's the one of the 3 that isn't a huge fan. He does not want you to take his food. Thank you so much to the 4 people that have already donated in this feed and everybody who donated in the last one. I'll be quiet so you guys can hear him crunching.
How many pounds did he just get? About 5?
He just got 14 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Bubba, you're fine. I notice it's with the bigger pieces too, that he's like, that's mine.
You're all right. You know you gotta chew that piece you can't swallow.
All right, I step back too. You were okay till you got to the big pieces.
Holy tries to swallow
He
it.
does. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, there we go, a little bit.
He's very patient. He wants you to swallow every piece, and so we've actually gone to bigger pieces with him on purpose to make him
slow him down,
have to chew pieces off. He wants to just swallow everything.
Thank you guys for sharing and everybody donating. We got 7 donations already. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the reason we can give these cats such great vet care and such great diets. If you missed it in the other feed, they're getting about 17 pounds of food a day, but they get about 14 in the morning and then a snack in the evenings. Yep, $25,000 out of that $125,000 is a match. So dollar for dollar, your donations were being matched for that. So we really, really appreciate that. Yes, that was a nice little warning sound. If you guys follow us regularly and you know Amanda doesn't usually warn. She just straight up jumps and roars. Good job, buddy. So again, this is Simba Tiger. He's on our vacation rotation, so you can actually watch him 24/7. You see a camera off to the side of the screen here. That is at bigcatcams.com. You'll see a feeding station camera. You'll also see the vacation rotation camera. And that means you can watch him 24/7 for not quite a month left. He's been here for a week, so about 3 more weeks, and then it'll be Max Tiger. Thank you so much to everybody that's helping answer questions, to anybody who's new, and especially everybody sharing and donating. It's such a big day for these cats, so we really appreciate you guys and all of your participation. So Max has settled in nicely too. He's the one of the 3 that's a little more food aggressive as far as once he has the food. He's taken notice to Sapphire and Amanda, and he calls a lot. Good job, buddy. Yeah, if you missed our first live, you can go back and rewatch it. It posts automatically on Facebook. It also goes to dailybigcat.com. You can rewatch it there. You can also keep donating on those live feeds throughout the day. So Kimba and Max were featured on the last one with a little side view of Kali. And now we're out here with Simba. When he goes home from vacation rotation, what I've heard is that he'll be next door to Kali. So he'll have the enclosures where Keisha, or if you remember Gabby, he'll have those areas. So he'll be right across the street from Max. Of course, Max will be coming on vacation, so not for long, but when they're all 3 home, they'll all be in a line. Yes, the other cats that ADI rescued from Guatemala, they will be going to their sanctuary in South Africa. So that included lions and tigers. We, from the start, had funded the 3 tigers that you've seen today, Kimba, Max, and Simba. Oh, you're fine. They're asking about his limping, because of course he's been on camera since he arrived, and everybody knows.
It's actually getting better. We think it might have just been the long travel, and then he ran around like a maniac his first couple of days out here, so he might have just tired himself out.
Yeah, that's okay.
But it's definitely gotten better since he's calmed down a bit.
Good. So if you guys didn't hear, the limping that everybody saw with Simba when he arrived, we're pretty sure it was from the stress of travel, and also as soon as he got into our 2.5 acre vacation rotation, he was everywhere, in every den, on every toy, touched every platform, running around chasing things. So he probably just overdid it, but he's looking good.
So good.
Of course, he's also the one of the 3 that doesn't lay down to eat. The other 2 immediately lay down to eat. He stands guard.
He also, though, he's been the friendliest so far. He comes out for tours. He'll come out. If people just walk up and call him, he'll come over. Yeah. He's been really friendly with everybody.
I guess, honestly, Kali and Duchess are that way. You've never, they're friendly, they're chuffy, they come right over to you, but when you give them food, they turn into a totally different cat.
They're very protective.
Yeah. So yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah, that makes sense. When we had media down in Miami and they got off the plane, Jan and Tim were texting me saying, have them focus on Simba because he's the most easygoing and would not be, freaked out by a lot of new people.
Yeah. But it was like day and night, because when Kimba came out of that transport and was hissing and really worked up, as soon as everyone was gone, he was already just stalking and being playful, a totally different cat almost immediately. But he's the one that everybody's got to watch out for. He is very sneaky.
Very sneaky. We are just big toys for him.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much to the 12 people that have donated, everybody who's sharing. I think we were almost at $1,000 in our first live feed. We're at $270 right now. We've seen Kimba and Max. We'll probably check in with them again later, just to see them in a different element when they're not ready to eat your face. But again, you guys can watch Simba 24/7, bigcatcams.com, because he's on vacation.
And he's been really good about coming to this lockout, so I think they've been watching him feed all week.
And thanks, Deb, for helping out in the comments. We're going to take a little break right around the 10 o'clock hour, and that is because Afton has her rescue video ready to be released. It's going to be on our Facebook page. It'll post at 10 a.m. And it is the rescue video that she has put together for the arrival of Simba, Kimba, and Max. It has a donate button on it as well, so when you guys are watching that, feel free to share it and donate. That's also going to count towards our total today.
Yes, thank you to everyone who's donating. These boys are young, especially Kimba. He's just turning 3 right now. So if these guys live to about age 20, which is very likely here at Big Cat Rescue, that means we've just taken in a $400,000 commitment to feed and provide proper vet care for these guys. So we can only rescue more cats and take care of the cats we have when you all donate. So we really appreciate it, everyone, whether it's $5 or $50. Thank you so much.
And they are asking, so I figured we'd touch on while we're watching him clean his plate about Orion. How's Orion recovering today?
He's doing good. He stayed in the recovery hospital last night because it was really cold, and we don't like them to be out in the cold after they've been sedated. Plus, they unfortunately are 14. I hate saying the cubs are 14 because we still think of them as babies. But that is old enough that, you know, the sedation will bring him down a little bit, so we want to make sure he's in a good environment. So he stayed nice and toasty warm.
Yes.
I'm sure his siblings were jealous, huddled together and jealous of him being warm all night. But yeah, he definitely ate breakfast this morning, and he chirped at me when I walked in the hospital. Nice. It was super cute. Okay. And so he's definitely back to his normal self.
Okay.
You were doing a live yesterday, but we didn't find anything obvious for Orion, so we're just going to do supportive care and hope that he just ate something bad and was off his food for a bit.
Yeah, okay, great. So there you go. There's your Orion update. When he's 100% ready to go back outside, he'll go back out into Funcation with his brother and sister. We've got a clean plate club here.
Yeah, we'll probably wait until this afternoon when it's as warm as it's going to get today to put him back out.
Absolutely. Good job, buddy.
It's cold for us here, if anybody's wondering. It's about 46 degrees, but Florida's a wet, damp.
It's a damp,
cold. Yeah.
It's different than 40s up north for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, and to go from 80s one day to 40s one day is a lot.
And we're wimps, let's face it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just a huge whiner.
Beyond that.
If it's below 70, we all put a sweatshirt on.
I transplanted for a reason. I can't take it. All right, bud, can we get a little bit closer again? Got all the scraps. Oh, that was a nice chuff.
Done with all your big pieces.
That was a nice chuff. Good job. So, yep, we're 3 for 3 on the Clean Plate Club. So, again, we've seen Kimba and Max have their breakfast. We just saw Simba have his. Thank you again to the 18 people that have donated and everybody who donated on the last live. We will continue to do lives throughout the day, but again, right around 10 a.m. today, please go to our Facebook page and watch for the rescue video from Afton. It's at bigcattv.com is where it's going to post for the YouTube channel, but it will also post on our Facebook page, and it will have a donate button. So if you guys can share that like crazy and watch it, and that total will also add to the funds for these guys today. Again, we're fundraising for $125,000 today to take care of all 9 of our rescues from 2019. And you guys can keep watching Simba. Go to bigcatcams.com and find Vacation Rotation. Did you finally decide it's all gone? Has he been chasing the birds or anything?
He did the first couple of days he was here. I think he's
already realized it's not worth it.
He's not going to catch them, or it's really hard to catch them.
Yeah, not worth it, because they'll just bring me good food in my lockout.
Room service. Wow.
Yeah.
He did chase a few the first day he was out here, though.
He wins the clean plate, I think.
He does. Yeah, he's not giving up. Well, thank you guys so much to everybody who donated. Again, this will post automatically on our Facebook page. If you missed any part of it, you can go rewatch it. And keep your eyes on our page today because we'll be coming back live frequently throughout the day.